Okay, good morning everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to continue with chapter 5, unit 5. Let's experiment. Okay, let's go open our book to page 53. If you don't have the book, you can ask me for the link. I will share it in the group. All right, let's go. Okay, everyone, we're going to start with page 53. Today we're going to deal with reading, right? We're going to read this great article and we are going to read together, right? And then we are going to answer some questions in Google form. Okay, let's read. 6 amazing predictions for the future. Right? So this article is about amazing prediction about the future. Do you know what is prediction? Prediction is like a guess, right? It's what you guess on what's going to happen in the future. Will the world be very different 20 years from now? Futurologist Mark Mann gives us his view of life in the future. So now we could see it's talking about a futurologist. A man named Mark Mann is someone who talks about the future and he predicts what the life would be like in the future. Many people who are born in the 2040s will live until they are 150. That's because there will be vaccines for most serious diseases, including cancer. Okay, so this is the first prediction. Mark Mann is talking about the lifespan. Now, the normal lifespan, the average lifespan for people is around 63 to 70. So, right now, people will usually die when they are 60s or around 70s. But he predicts that people will live longer, up to 150 years old. Why? Because there will be vaccines and there will be a better technology in terms of medicines, right? In terms of health. Cars will drive themselves. Our cars will take us wherever we want to go, safely and easily, and we'll be able to relax and enjoy the ride. Okay, so the second prediction is that cars will drive themselves. Right? In the future, people will not need to drive. Maybe people would want to drive, but they don't need to. Because why? They have maybe a better technology in terms of GPS, so all the cars could drive themselves. Learning a second language won't be necessary. We'll be able to buy tiny computers that fit in our ear and translate what we hear into our own language. Okay, so this is another prediction from Mark Mann. He thinks that in the future, people don't need to learn a second language. People need to only learn one language, and then they will have a universal translator, like a tiny computer, maybe a smartphone. Maybe, right? There will be genetically modified crops that are very healthy. For example, sweets will have vitamins in them. We'll also be able to buy square fruit and vegetables that fit in the fridge more easily. So this is another interesting prediction. For example, modified crops. So things will be much healthier. Maybe sweets or chocolates will be very healthy, not like today's chocolate, which is fattening, right? And maybe fruits will be in square, so people can store them easily. You can store more fruits in your refrigerator. His fifth prediction: people will go on a holiday to space. Thousands of us will work in space stations, which will have hotels, restaurants, and sports stadiums. Okay, this is another prediction, which is that we would travel, right? We would travel into space and there will be like tourism there. They have hotels, restaurants, and sports stadiums. Outer space, maybe in the moon, maybe on the moon. We'll be able to play video games just by thinking. The games will be advanced enough to understand what move we want to make. It will make the move for us. We won't need to touch anything. Okay, so maybe this is the future of video games, where you can control your characters by just thinking. Maybe they put chips in your brain or something. So this is another prediction, right? In terms of games and entertainment. Okay, students, now is practice time. Now we'd like you to read again the article, right? Read again and then answer the questions here, but answer it in Google form, okay? Okay, thank you so much for being with me today for our reading session. Now, I would like you to answer all the questions down here in our Google form and then click submit. Alright? Okay, see you again next week. Bye-bye.